Hello! Sorry about the slight hitch at the beginning there. I will be firing my producer. No, I won't. No, because you'll do bad things. Anyway, I realised that last week I said this at the end and it's better at the beginning. So if you are watching this and I am ignoring you, like you're commenting and I'm not saying anything, it's because you're watching a recording and I am not real. However, if you're watching it right now, how will you know? This is weird. Anyway, I'm live now in the real world at just past 8. It's 8:03. So if you're watching it now, feel free to comment. I mean, you can comment later as well. I'll just stop babbling. Anyway, yes. So I thought I would start, as I'm sure many of you have been wondering what has happened with the cat and egg situation. So this is the cat excreta update. So for those of you who did not know, our cat peed in our egg tray. Yes, there you go. Lovely. And so I had to change that. And so I changed it to this. And chicken that you have to fist to get the eggs out. This is not the entirely practical solution because it is quite difficult to get the eggs out. And you can't put new ones, you need to take them out. But yeah, it's a bit tricky. But thanks, John. I look more alive than ever, says John. Not that anyone else can see that comment, but yes, thank you. Anyway, so yes, so we now have that chicken that you fist to get the eggs out. And the cat has stopped peeing on the work surface. All well and good, you think. But no. So this is a very old cat. And I think partly why he peed in the eggs in the first place is because he's losing his marbles. Yes, that's again, thank you for that reminder. So now the new game is, as you know, as all cats, he likes to sit in boxes. There he is, sitting in a box. If he fits, he sits. But sadly, it is now, if he fits, he shits. Yes, he's now shitting in boxes. How lovely is that? I mean, just delightful. The reason why I know this, he hasn't done it in that box because that is a special box which I have put things in that he can't get into. That I treat myself every month to a stationery subscription. And I left the box on the counter in the kitchen. And I was having lunch in the other room and I heard a sort of scrabbling sound with paper, and I thought, what's going on there? Oh, it must be the cat sitting in the stationery. And then I heard the explosive sound of this cat going to the toilet and I realised it wasn't just sitting in it. So I've had to wash my stationery. But luckily I was there immediately as he did it. So I've washed it and there were some nice greeting cards which I've washed. So if you ever get one from me, you might think, oh, what's this shitty card? But it won't be. It'll be okay, honestly. So now we're playing a fun game of you hear the cat going to the toilet, which is because he has sort of explosive problems, as I said, and then you have to find out where it is because he only does a tiny amount because he's very old and skinny. So then you have to find it. This is fun. It's a fun game. Did some last night on our bedroom carpet in the middle of the night. So yes, so that was the cat excreta update. I'm sure you're all glad you tuned in now. And now I want to ask you. I've got lots of pets. We've got a dog, 3 cats, and some guinea pigs. And I've given the guinea pigs what I think is a very amusing name, but I've been told earlier this isn't amusing at all. So we've got 2 guinea pigs. They're sisters. Well, are they sisters? I don't know. Well, they're both female anyway. And their names. This is amusing. Ready? There's one. That is Colonel Popcorn, and her sister is called Butterkist. You see, that's a really funny name for a pair of guinea pigs. Because the other one, it's funnier if you see the other one. The other one is a buttery colour. And also, guinea pigs make a sound which is called popcorning. You see? So it's Colonel Popcorn. And also Colonel is the name of a soldier, but also of the little thing you pop to get popcorn. So it's hilarious in all levels. Apparently nobody thinks so. No one is commenting. I had to look over. I'm looking over my camera to see. That's why I did that. I'm not a meerkat. So there you go. Okay, so no comments on that. Clearly not funny. I will work harder on my pet names. I will get more pets. I don't name the stick insects because there are too many of them and they don't last very long. And they escape a lot. And now the guinea pig is gone. Okay, so there's something I want to share with you. So I thought that the the autistic trait of not getting jokes was not one that I had. I thought I'm a comedian, so obviously I get jokes. It's rare that I don't find a joke funny or I don't understand it. I think I was wrong. And I'll tell you why. Now, I love puns, but somehow lots of puns have been slipping by unnoticed for me. And I just don't understand it. I mean, okay, so the first one I noticed, a friend of mine runs it used to be an online Zoom comedy show, and now it's in real life as well. And it's called Sofa So Funny, like sofa you think you sit on, so funny. Because they started off on a virtual sofa, and then it became real. And I just saw it as that, and I did not realise that it's so funny. But I just, not until a friend mistyped it, clearly, thanks, did I realise the joke. And then yesterday, or the day before, we were watching WALL-E, fantastic film, for the umpteenth time, and my lovely husband said, "You do get the by and large reference though, don't you? Because the company that sells everything in WALL-E is called By and Large." And only when he said, "You do get it, do you?" was when I got it. And I've been watching that film for absolutely years, and I'm just clearly a cretin. But it gets worse. Now, I wanted to share something with you this evening that I thought was funny, and see if you'd find it funny. It's a Twitter account. It's a UK Ghost Alerts, and I thought it was really funny, and I'll read you a few out. And what I was doing was I was reading these out earlier. So here we go. Sightings of green-eyed spectre near Grassington Antique Shop. Publican reports sighting of luminous bride at Tring Driving Test Centre. And they're all like that. Breaking, evil martyr reported outside Ellesmere Port campsite. Council considers options. Now, I read out probably about 20 or 30 of these, and then it dawned on me, this is not a real account, this is a parody. So this is, and I've been happily following this for months, being amused at everything that comes out and going, I can't believe these people are doing this, it's real. It's not real, obviously, because it's clearly a parody and I'm a moron. And this is embarrassing, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I don't know if any of you saw the Netflix show, The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. Very long name. Bit of a clue there. So we watched it. We watched the whole thing, the whole season. And we were getting more and more annoyed with each episode of how ridiculous it was. And how she was drinking so much wine, loads of wine, like she was just, and she had the fear of rain, which is a thing actually, which is partly why we didn't cotton on, I think, because my husband has treated a couple of people with a phobia of rain. Anyway, so we just watched the whole thing because we got drawn in anyway, and we're just going, this is just ridiculous. I mean, anything will get on the telly these days. I could write this, blah, 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 blah. And then we realised it as a parody. And I feel like a right fool. And thank God I didn't take to Facebook to say, this is rubbish, I can't believe this kind of crap gets on the telly. So yeah, so it seems that I don't get quite a lot of jokes, and I wonder what this means for my career as a comedian. Are my jokes not funny? Please don't say. Don't comment on that. So yes. I wanted to say that. So yes, think about that. But do follow UK Ghost Alerts, because it is very funny, but not real. I think I want it to be real so much, but I don't think it is. And then that's it, really, I think. Yes. Now we're on to the I plug things that nobody comes to. No, some people do. So my next... Oh, yes, cartoon. I've forgotten about that. Thank you, producer. So, yes, I've tried doing cartoons. Look, I've done a cartoon. Oh, no, doing it wrong. I've done a cartoon. That, you know what? My career as a cartoonist is like whoosh, shooting up into the atmosphere. I've got 6 likes on that. I mean, talk about coming out of the blocks. Oh, I don't know what that saying is. Anyway, yes. And I work on a kids site. It's a bit like a kids Instagram sort of thing. So I posted one without my name on it. And I've got loads of likes on there. Because the kids basically, I could post a picture of a picture of a cat shitting in a box, and I get lots of likes. So I posted that, and got a lot of likes, but I also got this really gem of a feedback. You suck. Thanks, kid. But luckily I have the power and I deleted that. But anyway. But yes, I'm doing cartoons. But maybe we could go back to the actual cartoon, please, producer. Yes. This comes from a sketch I did as an owl. It's because owls can't fly in the rain, which is why the owls had that accident. That's the backstory. I think that's quite obvious from the drawing. And all the songs that come on the radio involve turning around. And that was just one of them. But I'm not sure. I was going to do loads of versions of that with lots of different songs, but I'm not sure I can be bothered now. Because I'm already drawing the next cartoon, which will... Oh yes, and my producer helped me draw that. Because I've never drawn digitally before. Or in fact, much before, I haven't drawn since I was at school. So yes. So thank you, producer. Please don't cut me off. Anyway, that is the last thing I'm going to talk about. And now I'm going to talk about shows. So I'm performing live on Sunday in Faversham at Comedy Lock-In at the Alex, or the Alexander Centre, for those of you who prefer the full title. It's a great lineup, a really good lineup, so it's definitely worth coming. Oh yes, I've applied for loads of festivals today. I've actually done it. I'm going to go to, well, oh yes, there's that as well. Please buy tickets to this. It's in April. Already sold. Well, the tickets are selling pretty well, actually, even though it's a month to go. And that's a really good lineup as well, including Tom Moore. Oh, she has cut me off. I thought she'd cut me off then. Bad connection. Sorry, folks. Am I still here? People can see. Now I've lost all my viewers. Oh well. Okay. Yes, I've applied to some festivals. I will get this bit out. I've applied to the Isle of Wight and Morecambe, and I don't even know where Morecambe is. Up north somewhere. The Women in Comedy in Manchester, and somewhere else, Tunbridge Wells. Yes. So there, if you live in any of those places, you can come and see me live. And that's it. The final thing to say is like and subscribe. There's a. No, why have I lost the power of this? Like and subscribe. Also, go and like my cartoon, please. That would make me very happy. And that's it. I'll stop prattling on. I've spoken for ages this week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.